Leadership can totally be a lonely place. The other interesting fact in this is a book titled Leadership and Self-Deception by the Arbinger Institute. Terribly interesting thing, but it's very true. They have a phrase called being in the box. We are in the box of our own world. We don't know how to get out of it. How do we get feedback from the outside? Terribly interesting paradigm. Let me illustrate it in this way. We actually do something in C12 called the 360 once a year, where we focus on one person's business. And what we do is me and the other members of the group, without the CEO present, interview the 4 direct reports and their spouse. It's so cool. I think you can use this paradigm, but what we do is this. We go 10 minutes at a time or 12 minutes on a Zoom or Teams call, and we ask, what do you appreciate about the CEO? What does he need to stop doing, start doing, continue doing? And where is there smoke in their life and leadership, if not attended, might become a fire? We get a really good glimpse into the leader, what's going on, what's the current plan, etc. The fun thing is you can do this on your own. We actually have one of our CEOs. We've just now done this our 3rd time with him. And we had, he did this 6 months prior with his leadership team outside of it. They stopped the smoke and appreciate for the most part and did, all right, stop, start, continue. Whatever the paradigm is, you can seek feedback. Back to the Leadership and Self-Deception book a second. A couple tips from there. 1, don't try to be perfect, just be better. Don't look for other people's boxes, look to your own. It's really easy on that one to find the fault in somebody else, but ignore the fault in my own, right? The same thing with a pastor going into marriage counseling, dealing with a person who's on their 3rd divorce. And they ask the divorcee, hey, what's the commonality between all of those? I chose the wrong person. No, you're the commonality between all 3 of your past failed marriages. What can you do to control, right? Same thing when your kids come. My 2 daughters are 14 months apart. Love them. Oh my goodness, girls fight different than boys. They come in and they're complaining all the time about their sister. I'm like, sweet, I'm not going to talk to you about your sister. I'm going to talk to you about you. What did you do? Right? That's the same thing when it comes to self-deception. A lot of times we focus on helping somebody else through the issue and we ignore our own part in the scenario. So like the airplane mask, put it on first before you're helping somebody next to you. What do you need to do it? All right. So this idea about getting in the box, we got to get out of it. We got to stay out of it. Right? So how do we get good feedback in place? If you've not gone through a process in a while of asking for feedback from your people, use our paradigm. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. We borrowed it from somebody else and tweaked it a bunch of times as well. But what do you appreciate about me? Stop doing, start doing, continue doing. Where's there smoke in my life or leadership, if unattended, might become a fire? Great questions to use. Get a fully grasp on it. You might have somebody else go through it for you. If your chief operating officer can ask the rest of your staff, your executive assistant, somebody. Have 2 or 3 people on to listen, because sometimes you'll hear one thing and something else, but seek feedback. Stop being in this place where you're in the box. How do we get out of it? How do we stay out of it?